Didn't they assign Hunter Wendelstadt to your last game?
I don't know who it was. Was it who was blind, whoever he was? He was terrible. It was terrible. Referees were so bad last game.
A joke completely lost on.
They shouldn't even.
Gerbschmidt.
It's terrible.
Yeah. Common?
I think that was the guy's name.
Which game is this again? No, Packers.
This is Packers hosting
Deuce.
Miami.
Yeah.
And we're just doing its winner, basically.
I'm taking Miami to win.
Really?
I think Green Bay is. The Dolphins came here and handed it to the Purple. Why can't they do it to the Packers? I'm taking the Dolphins.
It's not going to happen.
I'm taking the Fish because I don't.
Because number one is the Vikings are terrible, and the Packers are not.
We haven't done the Vikings game yet.
Yeah, but
I'll take. I'm going to assume Rodgers is playing. I have a hard time believing he won't, and I think they will. It's the old urgency factor. They are beaten up, and Miami's not a bad team, but I also don't think they're a great team. I will take. Man, if Rodgers doesn't play, they will lose.
No, they won't.
But yeah,
I'm taking Miami.
Who would play quarterback if Rodgers didn't?
Flynn.
Matt Flynn.
Yeah, Matt Flynn.
See, I think they win either way.
You think Miami wins regardless? I'll take the Vikings. I'll take the Packers there. Our last game, our big one, the Vikings at home.
What happened to the Gophers?
We're not including. Why bother anymore?
This is a big one against Purdue.
Yeah, it's actually winnable. It's also losable. The next 2 weeks are it. You got Purdue there, and you have Penn State here. Penn State's the worst it's been in a long time.
That's the reason I'm in last place is because of your Gopher team.
What is the number?
I keep getting that game wrong.
What does the number 5 mean to you?
5?
That's how many wins away. That's how many wins away we are from being bowl eligible.
Yeah, that's very true.
That's it. 5 wins.
Think about it.
Get there about 2 seasons from now.
We always score last.
Wow, 2 seasons.
Nobody scores last more often than we do in a game.
Shows the kids' heart and desire. They never quit.
It shows, yeah.
Scratch and claw.
Vikings are favored by 1.5.
It's just like everybody else in your lousy state.
Vikings favored by 1.5 over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Carl.
I don't know. These are 2 terrible teams. This is like this is like putting 22 blind people on the field and see who scores first. I mean, this is like I don't know. These are both these teams are just terrible. And they're pathetic, loser, horrible teams, and neither should even. This is like the worst game of all weekend, and like it's national TV. Like people are supposed to care about this. No one cares. These are.
How can you say nobody?
National Football League fan, you don't care about
America's
this.
team, Brett, Randy. What are you talking about?
This is a pathetic, horrible game.
If this was a flex week, they'd be the Sunday night game. If it was flex week.
Yeah, I think it probably would because National Football League is pretty screwed up. Here's the deal. I don't really care. I'll flip a coin. Hold on. Heads, Vikings win. Tails, Cowboys. Because I hate both these teams. Because I hate the Cowboys. Heads, Vikings win.
You take Vikings. Dan from Woodbury?
Vikings in a rout.
No, don't be stupid.
Vikings in a rout. I'm just telling you.
Like last week? How'd that go?
Well, guess it.
Not very well, actually.
Yeah, I guess I did say that.
For a guy who roots for a team that's been mediocre at best this season, you're awful cocky.
We're not mediocre. We're the best team in the league. It's even close. We get screwed.
Is that a detached opinion, or?
Of course it is.
It's objective.
I look at it objectively. If it wasn't for all these terrible calls that were made against us, it wouldn't be close.
Actually, if it wasn't for a bad call against the Lions, you'd have even one fewer victory than you do.
When you mug Calvin Johnson.
Yeah, you mug Calvin Johnson. Your guy, was it Woodson? No, it was Woodson. It was Woodson.
I think that's the Bears you're talking about.
No. That's 2 games. The Lions should be in first place.
Lions should be in first place in the division. They beat the Bears.
Don't be crazy.
And they beat the Packers.
Yep.
They did not beat the Packers. It wasn't even close.
It was a 3-point game, wasn't it? What are you talking about?
3 or 4 point game. Yeah.
Who beat the Lions so far in this division?
The Bears on the
Packers
controversial finish, the Packers and the Vikings.
Yeah, the Bears didn't really win, though.
All right. If you say so. Guardsy?
So do we all pick the Vikings on this
So far, Gerby picked the Vikings. Common picked the Vikings. You're up.
I will also pick the Vikings, and just so I can't cheat.
What a bunch of homos
like I wanted to. I was going because you didn't let me pick the Packer game.
Oh,
I
sorry.
was going to just pretend that I made a pick for whoever won, but I'm honest. I'm a better person than you. And so I'll go with the Packers in that one, too. So Packers and Vikings.
You're not a better person than me.
A little better.
No, you're not.
I got a text message from my friend of mine concerned that Carl actually does have a child and Carl reproduced. I don't know what that's about.
Well, this is she's an honor student. She's going to be all conference. Seriously.
Yeah, but she was gesturing at another member of
that's poor sportsmanship.
Yeah.
No, she's gonna be all academics. She's gonna be all league.
Do you get the bumper stickers for all those?
What's that?
Do you put the bumper stickers for all those on your car? Like my daughter's an honor student.
Yeah, I do. So what's wrong with that?
What kind of curve do they grade on in Barreiro? Honor student in Barreiro. I'm guessing that doesn't mean much.
Sicky's insulting
Vikings
your daughter.
will dominate. The Vikings will dominate. I don't think there's any. I'm as confident in this game as any in the last 5 years.
AP runs for 180 and 3 touchdowns.
Well, I don't know if he can't. Well, maybe.
I think he will.
I think they're going to be able to
so
pass.
So what does it prove? You beat a terrible team.
Well, they got to win
We'll see you in 2 weeks, there, boys. They'll see you in 2 weeks.